I'm going to try to make this quick here. I remember on September 1st, 2024, I tweeted out that I believe that Kevin O'Connell was going to win the Coach of the Year award. Now, fast forward to February 6th, and that prediction has now come true as Kevin O'Connell is your NFL head coach of the year for the 2024 NFL season. I believe he should have also won it in 2022 over Brian Dable of the New York Giants. But what I found interesting is that this is only the second time where a Minnesota Vikings head coach has won the AP Coach of the Year award. The last time this happened was when Bud Grant won it in 1969, and that's when the Vikings went to the first of their four Super Bowls between 1969 and 1976, the Purple People Eaters era. But, back to this year, Kevin O'Connell deserved this award over all the other coaches. And there were some great candidates. I mean, Dan Campbell came in second, Andy Reid came in third, Dan Quinn in fourth, I believe. But what separates O'Connell, in my mind, from the other coaches is what he was able to get out of his quarterback. I mean, Dan Campbell, he had Jared Goff. The Detroit Lions, they were supposed to be good this year. Same with Andy Reid and the Kansas City Chiefs. And Patrick Mahomes. There's your answer there. And Washington Commanders, it's interesting for me when thinking about it because, Dan Quinn in my mind should have came second. But Jaden Daniels, I remember covering that Mizzou LSU game in 2023, and Jaden Daniels was just the best player on the football field. I knew once he got in the NFL, he was going to be great. But no one could have predicted the season that Sam Darnold was going to have this year. I mean, no one at all. I mean, this guy was a bust with the New York Jets, didn't play any good infrastructure, and then he ends up with the Carolina Panthers briefly, and then sits on the bench in San Francisco behind Brock Purdy. And then he comes to Minnesota. No one really gave him a chance. A lot of people thought this team would probably finish like fourth in the North. But, Sam Darnold and the Vikings, they not only win 14 games, but Sam Darnold's passing yards number, I don't have it off the top of my head. I believe it was the third most in franchise history for a single season, and his passing touchdowns, 35, is second to Dante Culpepper's near MVP season 2004. And that season by Dante Culpepper in 04 was amazing. So Kevin O'Connell got the most out of this team and the most out of this quarterback that no one thought was going to be good, and it translated to 14 wins. Now, I do understand going in the future, he needs to win a playoff game. That's the next hurdle that he needs to clear with this team. But the past 3 years, with what he has had, he has done a great job, and I am finally glad to see him winning an NFL Head Coach of the Year award. He just signed a contract extension, so he's going to be here around for a while. So I'm excited. I mean, it was well deserved, and like I said, he should have won it. So yeah, those are my quick thoughts on it. And as always, Skull Vikes.